Can we really come back to life after death? The science of cryonics and the future of immortality. Hello, and welcome to Knowledge Hub Factory, the place where mind-blowing science meets reality. Have you ever wondered if it's possible to come back to life after death? Can science actually defeat death? It may sound like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but in today's video, we're exploring a real-life technology that many billionaires have already invested in. It's called cryonics, the process of freezing your body after death in the hope that one day science might bring you back to life. Let's dive deep into this astonishing scientific concept, how it works, who's using it, and what the future might hold. What is cryonics? Cryonics is the science of preserving a dead human body, or even just the brain, at extremely low temperatures. The idea is that if we can prevent the body from decaying, future medical advancements may one day revive it. This isn't science fiction. It's an experimental field where real organizations, scientists, and even celebrities are involved. According to cryonicists, legal death doesn't always mean total biological death. The cells, especially in the brain, take time to die fully. That small window gives scientists a chance to preserve what's left. How is the body frozen? Once a person is declared legally dead, the cryonics team immediately begins cooling the body. The heart has stopped, but brain cells may still be viable. First, the blood is replaced with a cryoprotectant, a special chemical that prevents ice crystals from forming inside cells because ice can rupture them. Then the body is gradually cooled to minus 196 degrees Celsius using liquid nitrogen. At this stage, the body enters a state known as suspended animation. Not alive, not decaying. The frozen body is then stored in a cryogenic chamber where it can stay preserved for decades, even centuries, waiting for future science to potentially restore life. History and major cryonics companies. The concept of cryonics was first introduced in 1962 by Robert Ettinger in his book, The Prospect of Immortality. The first person to be cryopreserved was Dr. James Bedford in 1967. Remarkably, his body is still preserved today. Currently, several organizations offer cryonic services, including Alcor Life Extension Foundation USA Cryonics Institute USA Cryo Rus Russia. These companies have hundreds of clients whose full bodies or brains are currently preserved. Some of them are scientists, doctors, and billionaires who believe the future holds the key to eternal life. Scientific debate and criticism. Not all scientists agree with the concept of cryonics. Many argue that once brain cells die, they can't be brought back. Others say the freezing process itself damages tissues beyond repair. Yet, some believe that with the rise of nanotechnology and artificial intelligence, future breakthroughs could repair cellular damage and restore life. Concepts like mind uploading, cloning, and digital consciousness are already under study. So, the question remains, is cryonics false hope, or a preview of future miracles? Religious and ethical questions. Cryonics also raises big ethical and religious questions. In Islam, Christianity, and many other religions, death is seen as a final divine decision. Trying to avoid death or reverse it may be considered interference in God's plan. However, some argue that if we accept life-saving surgeries, medicines, and transplants, why not accept cryonics as an advanced medical option? How much does cryonics cost? Cryonics is not cheap. The cost of preserving a full body is around $200,000 US. Preserving just the brain, a process called neurocryopreservation, costs around $80,000. These companies often suggest using life insurance to cover the cost, so the person doesn't have to be rich in their lifetime to afford it. A glimpse into the future. Let's fast forward to the year 2150. What if medical science has advanced to the point where nanobots can repair damaged cells? What if we can download a person's memory and consciousness into a new body or a robotic host? If that becomes possible, those frozen today could return to a world totally different from the one they left. Will that be a scientific revolution or a moral dilemma? Conclusion. Cryonics sits at the edge of science, philosophy, and faith. It's a mix of hope, fear, and imagination. While no one has yet come back from being cryopreserved, research is ongoing. So, what do you think? Would you consider freezing yourself in the hope of a second life? Do you believe science can truly conquer death? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. This is Knowledge Hub Factory, unlocking the wonders of science one video at a time. See you in the next video.